Yo, this your boy Lawrence Ray, also known as LRW3, and you're about to watch episode 18. Before we begin, just wanted to thank everybody for your constant support. Please don't think it ever goes unnoticed, because it doesn't. I know there's been some concern related to the videos. I know we haven't been putting videos out as often. In an effort of full transparency between the film time and the editing time and all things that go into producing the podcast, schedules just haven't allowed us to do it as often. It is a time-consuming process behind the scenes, which is why we've done things like the rap sheet or like the pressure cooker, more mini-series that take less time to film and edit but can still get you out good content. So please continue to support those, and we will continue to do the podcast as often as we can. As far as today's episode, man, I called in two of the best guys I know, Dante, Chris. You've seen them numerous times. I gave them every compliment in the book already. We just sat down. We had some questions sent in to us, just wanting the male point of view on a number of different topics. So we just answered those, had a good time doing it, man. I hope you all enjoy watching it. As far as what to expect moving forward, if you want to be on the podcast, like I said, we're filming less often, probably once or twice a week at max. So anytime I announce a date to film, please tap in with me ASAP. I want you on the podcast. So let's get you on here, man, during one of these film days. Other than that, I'm not going to take too much time. Shout out Dante, shout out Chris for pulling up for me. We're going to go ahead and jump into episode 18. I am Lawrence Ray, and this is the Talk to Me Nice podcast. Alright, why do women get judged harder for their amount of sexual partners than men?
I never said that. I don't judge women.
D-Mark got that.
I don't ask body count anyway. Yeah. But my only argument to be is the old phrase, a goddamn key that can unlock a lot of doors is a good key. A door unlocked by a lot of keys is a bad door. Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of, but like that, man, I don't ask body count. Like, we kind of old. It gets too long to kind of rack it up. Yeah. I wouldn't even want to know. Yeah, really, I wouldn't even want to know. I don't care. Or it's like, if it's too low, I think you're lying. If it's too high, it's like, God damn.
I know if it's too low or too high, because if I can teach you something, if you teach me something, it's over. Boy, you a little more seasoned. Boy,
I hate it. Like, hey, y'all, people be lying to y'all about their body count, man. Like, obvious lies.
Yeah.
It be like, yo, since I was born, I only had.
When that question always comes, if I'm in a group of friends or it's me, and she just talking, it's always from 3 to 5.
I'm gonna say, I'm about to say 4. It's always 4. Girl, you 30, you tell me you had 4 partners. And 3 of those is your baby daddy.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm putting y'all down. Y'all was saying 3 to 5.
3 to 5. 3 to 5. And she a super hoe and everybody knows. She just, I got 6. Girl, stop lying. Stop goddamn lying. 6 is month, man. My amazing podcast listeners, you know what I'm about to say. And I ask this time, you say it with me. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy local. And that's kind of the same thing. Support what supports you. Here at the Talk to Me Nice podcast, we support all local entrepreneurs. Please contact a local business for any and all of your needs. And when you get there, remember to talk to them nice. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. There's no right or wrong, only perspective and point of view. On today's episode of the Talk to Me Nice podcast, this understanding reigned true as my all-male panel attempted to answer questions from my female counterparts. It was an honor and a pleasure to provide insight into the male point of view and opinions related to a number of different topics. Without further ado, and with the greatest honor, my great gentlemen, are you ready to talk to me nice? I know y'all been here way too many times. Anything don't come up, anything, stuff like that. Y'all professionals at this point. I gotta tell y'all, man. We gonna run through this thing real quick. Sit down. Alright, 3. Alright, my name is Lawrence Ray, also known as LRW3, and this is the Talk to Me Nice podcast. Y'all already know at this point. Y'all seen these guys multiple times, but just in the event they haven't, go ahead, introduce yourselves, let them know where they can find you at.
Dante Hancock, find me on Facebook, Dante Hancock, personal trainer, boxing coach.
Also PR for my wife, Dante Hancock, does modeling, acting, photography. You can find her on Facebook as well, Melanie Hancock, or Instagram, Mel the Golden Girl.
You know, it's me, Chris. You can follow me on Instagram, C_T_C. Follow my business page on Facebook, Grady Painting. Hit me up if you need any touch-up painting or any interior painting for residential homes.
Alright, perfect. Today's episode is very focused around the male point of view. So I got a couple of questions that were sent from females, just so y'all know. A couple of questions they want to answer just from male point of views, so we'll get those answered, you know, just have a good conversation amongst guys. Before we jump into those questions though, man, you know we always got to start with a little positivity. What are y'all grateful for today, man?
I'm just grateful to be here. A lot of folks can't even say that, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, simple like that, just grateful to be here. What you Dante, what you grateful for?
Same thing, just happy to be alive. Thank you for thanking the wife for keeping me motivated. I probably wouldn't even be on this podcast if it was for her. She told me, hey, you need to get out more. Yeah. And I started thinking, like, yeah, she's right, I need to get out more. Yeah, I've been here and haven't regretted it, so I definitely thank her.
That's awesome to hear. That's awesome to hear. So let's jump right into it, man. What does it mean to be a good man? What do y'all consider being a good man?
A good man. What, a good man in a relationship or just a good man?
Just the question I got is, what does it mean to be a good man? So whatever come to your mind when you hear that, what is that?
I feel like just standing on your morals, you know what I'm saying? Just sticking to your word and just being basically a stand-up guy, basically. You know what I'm saying? Somebody depending on being, you know what I'm saying, the muscle or the guy that make it happen. Or basically just playing your role very well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Add value to yourself.
I would agree with that. A good man just basically being who you need, who they need you to be, basically.
Yeah.
Like there's no one direct answer to that, in my opinion. It's just like, because what one person may consider a good man, another person may not. So,
because I heard today, somebody said it's three ways people view. It's what the outside world view you as, it's what you view yourself as, and who you really are. So once you can master them three things, I feel like that's lead you in the right direction. You'll stand up there.
Definitely, yeah, like you said, just listening and communicating. Because us as men, you know, when we hear people talk, especially sadly women, because it took me a while when I first was dating my girlfriend, you know, every time she would talk and tell me stuff, I would put up that wall saying, no, I'm a man, I know what I'm doing. And then it would be in one ear, out the other. I would even listen and absorb what she's talking about, and that would just make things worse. So I had to tell myself, okay, I gotta listen to her.
It's more
what is she?
side.
Yeah, what is she talking about?
Yeah.
Now it gets to the point, you know, if we got a disagreement, I'm actually listening to it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, she's actually right.
yes,
I bet you miss you. What did I just say? Just repeat what I just said. She'd be like, that ain't the point though.
So let me ask y'all this. This was a question I got from a few females, so I guess this is something they really want to answer from. How long can a man use his childhood as the basis for why he acts the way he does? How long can he say that's just how he was raised, things like that?
Not long, because she's gonna get tired of it.
Yeah, basically, it's really up to him. It's up to a person. You know, it's basically if they want to change, they're gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Well, we don't supposed to be out here trying to change people. That's the way they are. It's gonna be the way they are. You know what I'm saying? It's up to them if they're gonna change. So I really can't say if it's a time period or not. Cause some people click different.
Yeah, I guess.
At different times.
In my opinion, to that question, I guess it all depends. Like, is he actively doing something to like correct the issue, or is it just like he just keeps go? Yeah. Like he keep cheating on you. He keeps saying my daddy wasn't there. My daddy left when I was 8. Like, all right, bro, you like 30 at this point. Like, so I guess it all depends on what exactly are they using the childhood for. Like, if it was something serious in the childhood and they still dealing with it, that's a little different. But after a while, though, I will agree that it does become an excuse if there's no change at least being attempted. But
now that you say that, on the flip side, you can say like some dudes like they can't express their feelings. Like,
true. Yeah. But that goes back to how much time. Eventually, like you can't be, you know, And I'm guilty of it too, so I admit it. Like, hey, I ain't going.
That's why I said it.
I ain't going like super conversational about my feelings. So now, I don't really talk about my feelings that much.
Yeah.
I work on it. Am I successfully working, or am I the best I could be? Maybe not, but there's at least an attempt made. So.
Sometimes you just talk,
Yeah. Sometimes we all fall victim of it, man.
Yeah.
All right, so let's put y'all on the spot, man. Oh, this next question, I like this one. Does a woman having sex fast impact how serious you take her as a potential partner?
No.
No, it's no.
Depends on how good it is.
Hey, so
that shit is just an interview process.
So she smashed on the first night. Y'all still taking it serious?
If it's good, if it's great, if that girl like blowing my mind, I'm like, man, hey, it's a sign.
My best relationships low-key came when the sex came early in the relationship.
Yeah.
So I mean, they don't really impact me, but I know some guys be like, no, I can't take her serious if we do it too quick, man, because she probably doing that with everybody.
Yeah.
That's that corny. I don't like that. That's kind of corny. But you worry about what she doing, bro.
Yeah,
enjoy your time with her, man. But all right, so y'all saying it does not impact anything. Now, could you wait on a partner who did not want to have sex until marriage? Oh, y'all got quiet now. Y'all was all full early smashing. So, I gotta wait.
Nah, I can't do that. I can't keep going to Palmville here.
I can't do that. Can't go to phone. Now, let me ask y'all that. Why y'all say y'all can't? Why couldn't y'all? She said she wanted to save herself till marriage.
A lot of marriages end because the sex isn't good, so you got to find that out early.
Yeah.
And protect it way. Either if she on birth control, you got condom, vasectomy, whatever. You can still do it. You just got to have that protection.
Yeah.
Make sure there's no accident.
So it's funny you say a lot of marriages end because sex ain't good. So let's just say for conversational purposes, y'all having to wait and the sex ain't good. Are you divorcing her or are you cheating?
We have to do some counseling and see. Can't leave too early.
Hey.
Oh man, sorry. So y'all definitely are not winning. So, man, hey, honesty is key, man. Not winning. Hey, think about though, you dated a girl for years. You finally get it. It's not good. You start to feel like you was tricked. Oh, that's why you didn't give me nothing. You know that. Boy, damn. Now, what have y'all done? Honesty, y'all. What do you do to impress a girl? So when you like a shorty, you try to get her attention. What y'all be doing? Out of the ordinary from what you already do. What do you add a little extra on there trying to get her attention?
I did cook for my girlfriend at the time because a lot of men they don't like to cook or stereotype that men don't cook.
Yeah.
So I did cook a lot for her. Filipino food too.
See, so you had her attention already when you started cooking. So that's a little good. But to get her attention originally, you trying to impress her, so she lets you cook for her. What do you be doing?
See, our story was. See, I was still in my player phase. When I got her number, I didn't talk to her for 6 months because I knew if I talked to her, So let's just say I was honest at the start. When we started talking, I was just honest. Any question she asked me, I answered straight up honesty. And that gets a lot of girls' attention because they can smell liars when you talk to them. Mm-hmm. And if they smell it, if you keep pushing it on, they're gonna be like, nah, he's a pathological liar, not for me. So honesty is the key at first, and then that's when you start, flexing a little bit. But you got to get her in with that honesty, that communication, because you're gonna be dealing with her if y'all get serious, day by day by day. So you got to learn to be honest and communicate every single day. Even if y'all hate each other, you still got to communicate. You gotta be honest with each other.
I ain't gonna lie. When I be trying to get a girl attention, especially if we online, I start posting a little extra photos. Couple let me know, yo, I'm out here living. You know you see me.
I got that laugh emoji.
That laughing emoji. You start
love about 3 of them pictures.
Look, you gotta love the photo. That's the start point. That's how you know she like it. She like it. She loves something back.
Look, that what you're doing is you throwing the baby away.
She like it.
Right.
So, what's your opinions on a female shooting her shot at you? Do you like it or not?
It's cute for me.
I like it. I think it's kind of cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
I think it's like how females, it's cute if you cute. I don't like it if you, be honest, if you ain't cute, I don't like it.
Because I know for a lot of females, they don't like shooting that shot. Yeah. So it take a lot of courage for a girl to come shoot that shot. That's how I feel. Sure.
Okay.
And they be so awkward with it.
They be awkward with it. They be flirting in a way you don't even realize they flirting.
You know, let me get your number.
Like, what are you doing? I ain't playing. You should be thinking regular conversation. Like, shit, no, I ain't playing that yet. Oh, okay. Because, I mean, we could do something.
Yeah.
Alright, so from our point of view, what do we be thinking before the first date? Is a question the females ask. You know, females be all nervous. What be going through y'all mind before the first link? Everybody got quiet. Y'all weren't ready for this, man.
I got to think.
Y'all
we'll go through my mind first. I always always like get my special cologne out.
You got to. First time, first impression. You don't get it back.
You know what I'm saying? Dial on up with that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Kick about 50 push-ups. For real, you gotta
you picking up, you gotta clean the car. You can't have the car all the time. Gotta have a fresh set in there and everything.
Then for me, I got goals. I like make sure you see my goals.
So y'all pick up, y'all on the date, man. What's going through your mind? Like awkward moments during the day, like damn, man.
Don't say nothing stupid.
Don't say nothing stupid is the key.
Don't ask too many questions.
You gotta stay mysterious.
I look around and just start random conversations from what I see to say.
Yeah.
Now, how do y'all set up the first date? What I usually do is we'll go do something active first, and then we'll go get something to eat. Yeah. So worst case, if like we ain't got nothing to talk about, we can just talk about what we just did. But if you go eat first and y'all ain't got nothing to talk about, y'all just sitting there awkward, y'all just staring at the menu, just looking around at your phone.
Yeah.
Worst case though, y'all gonna do something active first. Now that's your first time bowling, like you start joking with her a little bit, and she bad at it, things like that. But how y'all set up y'all first date, man? Try to break the ice.
My first date just come off some crazy shit. Like, I be having like first dates because like oh shit, I feel like Sonic slushy or something. Like shit, I want to come on.
Oh, see,
I'll be having one of them little conversations in the car. It be like damn, kind of like a date, but you know what I'm saying? We were connected in what we was, you know. So I don't know. I'll be having some random first dates. Movie, of course.
The go-to. So let me ask y'all this, man. Put y'all on the spot, man. What's the most romantic thing you've ever done for a female?
Ooh, boy, hey, I went goddamn the whole 9 yards. Like my girlfriend at the time, she had like a little hallway going to her room, so I had some little candles around there, so it was like a little tunnel, you know what I mean?
It's not a
she go in the room, you know what I'm saying? Got a little rose feathers everywhere. Then you got real key slick, you know what I'm saying? Brought out the baby.
Yeah, the music played it off.
Yeah, more baby oil. Yeah, I did all that. I don't do it again.
So we know you be cooking. So what you be doing for your wife, man?
And she loves that Filipino food. So anytime she wants that pancit, that egg rolls, I say okay, I cook it for her. But most romantic I done was way back when we were dating. She had to fly out of town for a little bit. I had a key to her house because she lived with her parents at the time. So I just set some jewelry and flowers, card for her, and then I dropped her home. And then she called me about an hour later and said, "Oh, thank you, love you." So she wasn't really expecting it because she wasn't really a jewelry person, but you know.
See, I just got a question while we said that. How soon do y'all say you love you? I love you to somebody.
It'll take me a minute. I take them words very seriously.
I only said I love you probably four females. Total.
Yeah, for real. That's a fact.
Well, I don't say it to everybody. I know some dudes just jump right to it 2 weeks in. Man, I love you. Girl.
Like I even stop a female and she would be like, "I love you." I'm like, "No, you don't.
No,
you don't love me."
I done told her, you don't love me, girl. You don't even know me well enough to make that type of decision.
I take that word serious though.
So you waiting a while. What about you? How often you saying?
Yeah, we gotta be 100% committed. She ain't talking to nobody. I'm not talking to nobody. Yeah. I'm off Tinder. I'm playing. It's just everything gotta be clear. Yeah. Can't be no.
You said you off Tinder?
Yeah, that's what I did. I used to be on Tinder. Met her, and I was like, okay, we're gonna be serious. So.
You met your wife on Tinder?
No.
Oh,
I'm saying no.
Oh, I thought you said I'm on Tinder. I met her. We gonna be serious.
When I met her, I knew it was gonna be serious, so I got off Tinder, got off dating sites because it just wouldn't make sense to have those if I got one person on both.
True.
So it takes a lot to get to that point, but
Now, what's y'all opinions on best friends of the opposite sex? Can your female have one?
It depends on the history. I mean, are y'all like kids from like the band to the sandbox, or y'all just friends from high school? That don't count.
Well, hold on, I gotta shoot us some bail though, because high school was about 10 years ago now, so that's 10 years of friendship now at this point.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Now, if y'all
It's just like high school friends. Like,
true.
yeah.
That's a long time to be friends at this point. That's 10 years. I think most people stop talking since high
Yeah,
school.
if it's just go over his house by herself, I'm coming too. You know what
She
I mean?
can, what if she's open to like you meet the guy? Is it making it any better? It's not like just a random friend you're not aware of, or she be talking but you don't know.
Oh, okay. All right, like I know of him.
Yeah. Like you ain't like y'all friends. Like you know, I wouldn't say y'all friends, but they friends, but you know them well enough. Are you letting that slide or still no?
All right, what's well enough?
Like you know him like. If
Like he was in the classroom across the hall from me in school, or
yeah, like if you see him out, you shake his hand, but like you probably ain't stop and have a prolonged conversation with him. But you know him well enough.
it depends on how they function together. I don't know. I gotta see the situation.
Y'all case by case, y'all most likely y'all saying no.
Yeah, it's case by case.
Yeah, that was it.
It's
It
a little
kind of
tricky.
okay.
I think I'm on the fence about it. I don't
Like
know.
I said, the history of it.
Yeah, because I got a lot of female friends that I really not, and we really don't do nothing. But I know that's not common, and we being, it's usually something there. So I guess it all depends. Like if I say, hey yo, call your homeboy, tell him bring his girl, and then we'll go out with him. Oh, I don't know about that. Why you want us all to hang out? Like, it's like that. But if everybody always out kicking it and it's nothing like that, then still not. He can't call you like.
I just feel like it's gonna be that competition. Like if she's having a hard time, she comes to me, and then she talks to that dude, and then she's got to balance which opinion's better. I've seen that a couple times.
Yeah.
And it gets a little tricky at that point.
Yeah,
You might give your opinion, and then she's gonna say, "Well, so and so said this." I'm just like, "What?"
Well, fuck him. Turn on.
A little tricky.
So, alright, so y'all say y'all girl, y'all ain't feeling
Depends on the history.
Yeah,
depend on the history. I'll give y'all that.
We're gonna monitor that dude. Right?
Yeah.
Now, as a man, do you believe in true love or love at first sight? And has it ever happened to you?
I think it happened to me, but she didn't have my attention. That was just probably because she was beautiful. Love at first sight, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I felt it, but nah. I don't believe in love at first sight. But true love, yeah. I believe in true love.
Has it ever happened to you? As far as do you believe you ever met your true love? And do y'all believe?
I did.
Do
And I
y'all
fucked
believe,
up.
as a man, do y'all believe you can have more than one true love?
Yeah.
Because I've seen some people say you can only have one true love. That's actually true love. It's
Nah.
like,
It's just really about the person that really just understands you the most.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? True love. She really just truly understands me and my ways and everything. We fit like everybody look at it like that's true love.
I think I had love at first sight before.
You think so?
I have.
And it worked like.
It's working. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, they haven't let me down just yet, but we'll see. To be continued.
I think you can see it. Like you see that person, you're just like, "That's the one." So that's the first phase, and the second phase is, do y'all click?
Yeah.
So you can see love at first sight, but is it like true love? Like get
Because
to
she might be.
Yeah, you don't know until you get to know them. So.
Yeah, it's one of those like it's like it could, I believe you can have love at first sight, but then everything after confirms that it was love. Like, you know what? Nah, never mind. My bad.
I didn't even want to come over here.
I'm tripping, man. Now, let me ask y'all this. What makes you commit to one woman? What just makes you say, you know what, I'm good. This is for me.
The loyalty and like how she holds everything down, how she holds herself, and like the things that I can grab. If I can learn from her and like all this, like we can grow together and everything. She teaching me, I'm teaching her. Like we basically watering each other's pot. Can't beat that. That's an empire waiting to happen.
Now, because a lot of females say you can have a perfect girl and you still go look elsewhere. Are you still looking elsewhere though?
I did that, and that shit fucked me up.
So you think now, if you get the second chance, would you do it again?
Nah.
I think that's
Not with the
always
same
good.
girl, but I know what to look for.
I think that come with age though, because when you younger, you start to think, if I met her and I'm only like 22,
Yeah, I was in college.
I meet another one.
It was college days.
I'll meet another one, then you get older, you start to realize, oh damn, man, there ain't that many like her, man.
Shit, I thought this water was fun. Shit,
Boy.
this shit ain't talking about shit. This ain't gonna like,
Yeah.
talking about shit.
So, is marriage really for y'all? Well, clearly it's for you, but do you think you're supposed to be married?
Yeah,
I think I'm supposed to be married too.
yeah.
I think I'm cause
I
I'm
really
like,
say in my head I'm supposed to be married by this shit.
yeah, I feel like I should be saying me and my old, I talk to my old lady about it, we'll get with y'all by now, but not yet. So what's a relationship deal breaker for y'all?
Like,
I said she has
It's
no ambition. No ambition.
Yeah, no ambition is
Yeah.
like a killer. Like, damn, you don't want to do nothing.
You
Like,
just want to like work and come home, stay home, work, come home, stay home, work. And, like you want to do it. You have hobbies. You want to start a business.
oh, she wanna do, I'm fine something for
you
her.
gonna help me? You like what to do? Hey, help me do this.
I'm fine something for you.
Yeah, leave. So let me ask y'all this. This is a question from a female. And I'm about to move it up just cause I feel like it fit. Your girl cheats on you. Is the relationship over?
Oh.
It's over. Why you say it's over? No questions
Oh.
asked.
Alright, if I didn't do nothing first,
That's probably exactly why people ask that question. Because we always do
cause
like,
like if I'm trying to be a good dude, that shit gonna hurt me
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
core. So hell yeah, that shit, man. Like I've been trying it, and I'm out here dodging these, these grenades and stuff, and you out here fucking out here.
I think that's a fair question from a guy's point of view because it's one of those like if you out here cheating, bro. Hey, fair is fair, bro.
Yeah.
So I get, hey, you gotta take that back. But like, especially when you being good, like you ain't doing nothing, you going home to her, you handling business,
Working.
you ain't doing nothing,
Yeah.
and then damn, I'm doing everything I possibly can for you, and then you still cheating on me. It's like, bro, I can't do no better. So there ain't nothing I can change. Nothing like I was like, damn, I was cheating on her. So if I stop cheating, she'll stop cheating. It would be good. Like, damn, I ain't even do nothing to you, dog. You still out here cheating.
Now if I cheated before, I just take it on the chin.
Yeah, you can't be a hypocrite. Like,
Yeah.
that's how, even then, the relationship probably over. Y'all just still together at this point. Like y'all at this point, y'all just trying to get even. Like you cheated on me, shit, I got something for you. And she's like, okay.
Now
that's
and
cool.
it depends on how she cheated. She go like doing some wild shit.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you. I gotta end that question. Does it make it worse or better if you don't know the guy? Or
It make it better.
if you don't know the guy,
It
like
does make
it
it
make it
better.
better. So if you don't know him, cause like it do make it worse if you know the guy.
Yeah,
like,
cause you walk in the bar as a girl, oh, there go Anton.
They go,
I hit that already.
oh, yeah, you know, he happy as hell with his girl. He don't even know. That's a girl.
Nigga.
If your girl cheat on you, do you want her to tell you? Or you just want to not know?
Nah, I'd rather tell,
Yeah.
but if I find out, it's 10 times worse.
Well, especially in a town like this, bro, I need to know, bro. I be walking around for like I'm the man, everybody laughing. You don't even know, man.
Find out, that shit even. Cause that's when everybody know your business, you find out. Cause somebody had to tell you, so that means your business in the street.
Everybody know but you. Ain't no worse than everybody know but you.
Like,
You
bro,
know,
hey, bro, you sure your shawty at home right now?
You sure?
Where
Where you were last night?
Yeah.
What was your girl? Oh, she said she was at home.
Nigga, I'm like,
Look at this snap. Look at this snap. You don't follow your girl on Snap? No, she told me she need her space. She got more than space. Yeah, you might want to double back on that. Yeah. So y'all break it up with y'all girls. She cheat, man. No questions, man.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
That's a fact. I mean, so how do y'all feel about successful women?
I love him.
Love.
Can you date a successful woman?
Yeah.
Now, I see a lot of guys be like, yeah, and they get a successful woman. Let me ask you, can you date a woman doing better than you?
Yeah. Cause money ain't no issue to me. Shit, I'll thrive on her. What you doing that make you so shit? I want to see what's going on.
Because a lot of females ask that because I think the issue because of female, not all females, like I speak general on this because it's not always all successful females, but like it's like a personality type that come with like successful females who are like successful on their own.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, and I'm not speaking for every single female, but it's kind of like you want to be the guy at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and that might be come off of independence. You might be just strong-willed, which is all good things. But like, when I'm trying to date you, like, it's like you want to be in control. You don't
Yeah.
want to be the lead. And I mean, I
Yeah.
feel you because you've been clearly you successful. You
Yeah.
know what you're doing. But That y'all ever ran into that? Like you trying to work with a female, but it's just like she doing her own thing. She ain't trying to listen at all. She don't want to compromise. Her way is her way.
If she's successful, yeah, but if she's successful and combative, then that's when it became a problem.
I don't usually choose the ones that like that. I let them have their own space. Right now, I let them.
I thought you were gonna say I don't usually choose successful women.
Nah, not one. Like I choose successful women, but they don't be like trying to rub it in folks' face. Like damn, I see you grinding. Like you know what I'm saying? Boom, you know what I'm saying? But the ones that was like, I got all these degrees and I'm about to be this and that. You should have me and all this. Like.
Yeah, it's like a battle.
Yeah, that's she being competitive. Like,
that kind of.
You got degrees, I got certification, so it's kind of the same thing.
That kind of. How do y'all feel about women who tell you how you should be a man? Like how to be a man? Like if you was a man, you would do this, this, and that. How do y'all feel about those?
It's like competitiveness. Yeah.
Man, shut up.
Back in my day, I had a female. Anything you said to her. Well, if a man really loved his woman, first off, you ain't my woman.
Yes.
Second off, how you gonna tell me?
You don't know what's going on at home. You don't know nothing. You don't know how it is to be a man. Because really being a man in this world really is, a black man really is hard as fuck.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, shout out to Hot 106, man. I was on the radio with them last week. And this came up. And I wanted to see, because shout out Courtney. He was very headstrong on this. Does the man benefit in the marriage? He was like, why should I get married? What is as a man do I gain as a married person?
Yeah, definitely. As long as you marry the right woman. Because, hey, before I met my wife, you know, I was always staying inside, you know, not going anywhere. But I met her and then she said, hey, you need to get out more. You got the looks, you got the criteria, just do it. And if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't even be here with y'all doing these podcasts. So as long as you marry the right one that helps you grow, then yeah, definitely that's...
So you believe in a happy wife, happy life?
Oh yeah.
That's first.
See, his argument was he doesn't gain anything. I guess that's a valid thing as far as you gain, you know, you gain somebody supporting you. But I guess his thing was, he said, oh, I pay all the bills, I do this, and that. What do I gain? I guess his was more financially driven. What's y'all opinion on that? I get
where he coming from. I guess like it feel like he probably putting all attention on her. I mean, he pouring too much in her. She probably pouring enough back into him. But you know, sometimes you just I just tell him like, man, have some time to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Make a little man cave or somewhere where you just chill. You know what I'm saying? Be grounded.
Like I told him last week, my thing, it all depends on what do you get married for. Like, yeah, if you don't need help financially, and like you said, she's supportive and she does other things that you don't need. If you don't need the money, then that shouldn't be the main focus. Yeah. Now, if you do need the money and she can't help you, then I mean, let's be honest, that might factor in not. You know,
that's a bill.
Yeah, that becomes a bill more than that. But if she can hold her own, or if that's not what you need her for, then I think that's fair too. Because he was like, well, I don't want to put all my time in her, and then like she leave with half and she ain't help me. So I guess his was. Like, do y'all agree with that? Or things like that? Another thing that came up, there was like prenups. Do y'all agree with prenups and things like that?
Yeah.
I was big on, bro. Be honest with yourself. You ain't got nothing to take, bro. What is you? Unless you a superstar.
That's what I was saying.
Like
superstar. I don't understand.
Yeah, but bro, come on. She not taking. What is she taking half for, bro? Like I gotta protect my assets.
Yeah,
like,
I heard it's cheaper to keep her here.
Yeah, if you got money, it's like
I'm telling you.
At this point, it might be cheaper to let it go. You might split some of that debt. You gotta take half of that with you. We good. So. This is a question from a woman too, so they want to know, they're looking for y'all for these answers. When dating, why do men get upset when a woman is too independent, but when a woman fully depends on a man, it's an issue, and she is considered to be using him or useless because she doesn't contribute? What's y'all opinion on that?
I'd rather for a woman to be independent. You got your shit, I got my shit, yeah.
I'd rather have a woman. It's like one of those, I think I seen it on Facebook before, get a woman who doesn't need you and spoil her, something like that. I forgot what exactly it is, but yeah, I like a girl who don't necessarily need me.
Yeah.
Like I like that. Like yeah, you can do your own, but that don't mean I can't do it for you. It feels like less pressure. Like yo, yeah, let's go on a trip and I ain't gotta pay for it. I can book the flight, you can book the room.
It
like,
show me that you can just get shit done on your own.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like to me, it feels like, well, shit, this must be genuine because hey, you don't need me. Like,
Yeah,
it's not like you sitting around here because you need help. Like, shit, you ain't stay here, you ain't got nowhere to stay. You got your own house, your own car, you don't need nothing from me.
Exactly.
So you must just be here because you like me.
Yeah.
So I like a woman who got her own. And it become too like when a female ain't got nothing, it become too borderline. Like she start to think you trying to use it on over her and shit. When you really don't be, that's when the arguments start because they feel away and you feel away, and it just that's where the issue starts. So I like a woman who got her own, but I have seen guys to play fair who you know they don't like it.
Yeah, I seen some.
But that's more.
That's more ego shit.
Yeah, that's more ego. Like I want you, you can't do this or that.
Well,
Nah, I like my shorty to have her own. Alright, so last questions are from the women. So this is what they want to know. Do our imperfections bother you as much as it bothers us? Like acne, a little extra weight, stretch marks, etc. Do those bother you as a man?
now
Now let's be honest here now. We be honest. The stretch marks, the extra weight.
Just like a little.
so it's just basically like, do you have a type?
Not necessarily do you have a type, like let's just say you got a shorty and when you met her, she was skinny, she put on a little weight, things like that.
Oh, first off, she ain't gonna get like that. Cause we gonna be in this together.
Okay.
Health is wealth.
But if she did gain weight, how you feeling? I guess that's what they want to know.
And then she wanna get it all back. I'm like, baby, do you want to take care of this problem? You happy with yourself? It's up to you. But I still love you.
Yeah, I'm big on that. Like, girl, it look good. So if you, to me, like, as long as it look good, I don't got no problem.
Yeah, now if you trip, I'm like, hey, baby, we need to take care of that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Couple extra pounds in the right places, I don't mind that. That means you eating good. That means that's a happy weight. But now, all right, baby, you done put on 40 since I met you now.
Got them ham hock.
Yeah. Like you cook a mean goddamn Sunday dinner now.
Yeah.
You need to figure that out.
I have to get right. But you know what I'm saying? If you don't like your girl, like make an activity where both of y'all can enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Something active. Even if it's with the kids, go out there and like do kickball or just walk. Really walk. Really, I heard from an old couple, they walk in the morning just to talk about like what's going to go on today, and it made their relationship stronger. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that. So, what is falling in love from a male perspective?
When you don't see anybody but her.
Well, hey, 5 people text you, you only text her back.
Yeah, he ain't saying none of that. What's going on? My girl, hey, bro, you come out, man. Chill, my girl.
Chill with my girl. And then you don't even feel forced about it. You ain't even bring it up to her. You had other plans. You just going to hang with her.
Then you know you'll go out and you like, what the fuck I'm doing here, man? I got some.
You start making up excuses. Hey, I got to go real quick, man. I'm gonna catch y'all.
Got too drunk.
Boy. So, alright, I like that. Oh. And I think my main thing with falling in love is like comfort. I guess I go back to comfort. Like, yo, you ain't got to force it. This is where you want to be at.
Like, I want to be there with you. You know what I'm saying?
If you feel like you don't have to prove anything, you're just comfortable being next to that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, deep down, y'all love each other, so.
Alright. So how can you tell if a man is playing hard to get or if he really doesn't care? I guess that's a female. I guess she trying to shoot a shot at some guy who ain't giving it to her the way she wants.
One word answers, no responses.
What? Yeah, I personally don't play games unless I don't want you.
Yeah.
So I mean, only thing I can say to that question is he's he probably not playing hard to get. He probably just don't know the guy.
Yeah.
That's just being real.
Cause if a dude just play hard, he gonna play some little game. He gonna
acknowledge you back. He gonna hit you with some eyes back or something. If he dry every time you say something, he not faking it. He ain't feeling you, man. All right. Why do women get judged harder for their amount of sexual partners than men?
I never. I don't judge women on body count. I don't believe them when they tell me.
I don't ask for body count anyway.
Yeah.
But my only argument to be is the old phrase, a goddamn key that can unlock a lot of doors is a good key. A door unlocked by a lot of keys is a bad door. That's the only thing I can think of. But like nowadays, I don't ask body count. Like we kind of old. It's too. You got too long to kind of rack it up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
even want to know.
Yeah,
really, I wouldn't even want to know. I don't care.
Or it's like if it's too low, I think you lying. If it's too high, it's like God damn.
I know if it's too low or too high. Cause if I can teach you something, you teach me something. It's something. Boy, you a little more seasoned.
Boy, don't even lie. I hate it. Like, hey, do y'all, the females be lying to y'all about their body count, man? Like obvious lies.
Yeah.
It'd be like, yo, since I was born, I only had.
I always get, when that question always comes, if I'm in a group of friends or it's me, you know, then she just talking, it's always from 3 to 5.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna say 4. It's always 4. Girl, you 30, you tell me you had 4 partners. And 3 of those is your baby daddy.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm putting y'all down. They always say it's 3 to 5.
3 to 5. 3 to 5. And is she a super hoe and everybody know? She just, alright, I got 6. Girl, stop lying. Stop goddamn lying. 6 this month, man. You ain't lying to me. So, do you like a female who goes out all the time, or do you prefer a homebody? I prefer a homebody because I don't like to go out.
Yeah, homebody.
That's more preference. Cause I'm gonna be at the house, so it's like shit. I prefer you be at the house too.
Yeah, I would prefer a homebody because she actually know how to have fun at home. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me going out.
Going
I
out.
really, yeah. I don't went out too much as young.
Like going out is that first.
I was
two
old
phases.
soul forever. I ain't never like going out. Even when I was young, I ain't like going out like that, man.
Too many crazy.
Yeah, man. I can't deal with hangovers like I can no more, so I don't be trying to do that shit no more.
So let me ask y'all this, put y'all on the spot. What are y'all insecure about? Okay, quiet. Just change the energy on real quick.
Oh, yeah. Alright, what am I insecure about? I'm insecure about.
I don't know, bro. Put them on the spot. Put them on the spot. They don't know. All right, we'll double back. We'll double back to that, man. Right to the next question.
I really
confident.
I just confident.
So is social media posting important to you? Do you need to be posted a lot?
Nah. Social media is just a highlight of everybody.
How do you feel if your girl be posting social media posts that's kind of sexual in nature? I don't like it because I know how I be looking at it.
Yeah.
If you my girl, I know how they looking at it.
Yeah.
I don't be feeling that. What about y'all?
If you my girl, you gotta tone that down a little bit. But if you just sing with it, okay.
Yeah, nah, if you just like a member of the team, do you? I'ma like it too. But if you like the girl,
if
and
you post like that, you better be posting my daddy like that.
Whoa. Now, what are 3 qualities y'all look for in a partner?
3 qualities. Clean. I can't stand a nasty person. Like just leave their trash everywhere, or they go in the room and it's just junk everywhere. Okay, clean, loyal, and basically know how to have fun, like have a sense of humor.
Alright.
That's what I say.
I say ambitious, trustworthy, and yeah, definitely clean. when y'all got kids, man, she gotta help you clean.
Yeah.
What you doing off?
Alright, so let me see what else is worth asking. How much time do you need alone?
Ooh, that's a great question. I love my alone time. So, with me being single, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of alone time. So, if I like got in a relationship, I don't know, that'll be something I have to deal with. I don't know, bro. That's a good question. But like, if I was in a relationship, I think I'd get my alone time from like a shower or something, or just going to the gym or some shit. Like, it's just like meditation for it, really. But
I got a question that just came in. Why do men choose to deal with multiple women? Y'all, they hitting y'all today, boy.
Yeah.
I would say just social media.
Yeah, really, that really is social media. And I don't choose to deal with multiple women like that.
Yeah, no, it's just not.
I don't anymore, but when I did, man, it's like, we'll be honest, man.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Certain females bring certain elements, man, and like all together. It's not ignorant when I say this, but like back then, all the females had certain qualities, but they didn't have all of them. So together, they made the perfect female. Like if I want this, I'm gonna hit you. If I want that, I'm gonna hit you. Yeah. But like, you ain't got that.
Cook.
Yeah, you got too many kids, so you can't just go out. But you always got a babysitter. So I know you reliable to go out. Like things like that.
You got the sneaky link up.
You gotta have it. That's the only reason you don't text at any other time past 10, man.
But really, it's just like, I feel like I'm just too old for that.
Yeah, that's too old.
Okay, that's more like high school,
Yeah.
college.
Yeah.
But like, once you get probably that's like 25 and all that, like trying to deal with all those personalities and life and your job, bro, that's too much, bro.
Now,
I commend a man that can do that.
that's a special talent. Now, how do y'all deal with like if the family don't like your girl? Is that a deal breaker?
Oh, man,
I never had that. I never had that, so I can't answer.
So your family always likes your girls, or they?
I only had 3, so
Oh, yeah.
and I don't deal in relationships like that. Like I said, I love hard, so.
Honestly, I ain't talked to my family in about 2 years.
Yeah, we know what it is.
Once I got married, they all started changing. A couple months after I got married, they started pulling that, hey, you don't come around as much. I'm like, yeah, I got a wife at home. But yeah, I ain't talked to them in about 2 years, and it's been way more peaceful, honestly. So my family don't like my wife. Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
I ain't sleeping with y'all. I ain't married to y'all. So whatever.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, let me see. I'm running out of questions. I'm not gonna lie. These questions are sent to me, and we. All right, so let me see. Any other questions worth even asking at this point? Oh, how do you communicate when you're upset?
Oh, I don't talk at all. When I'm upset, I'd rather just leave it alone. Because that's one thing I'm afraid of my anger. Because I'd be saying like some crazy shit or.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a sleek mouth when I'm mad.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to piss you off. I'm pushing
That's the
all
thing.
the buttons.
No stuff I don't even mean.
All the buttons.
I'm the type, if I'm mad and I feel like you're not mad enough,
Yeah, I'm gonna get you now.
you about to get mad. Don't hit me with no, okay,
Real petty.
okay, that's cool. Oh, that's cool? Alright, cool, I bet. Is it gonna be cool when I text old girl on you? Wow, that's where we going? Like, shit, you ain't mad enough yet. Get mad and I'll be quiet.
Now, in a relationship, I used to do this when I was younger. Like if we were arguing, I had a tendency to just leave and like just walk off and like walk around the block or something. But now, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just I'm trying to be a little changed man, whatever. I just need to just like sit to myself and just, you know what I'm saying, to calm myself down and actually listen to her. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to push my point across. That would always have a bad habit of.
They used to be me. We used to get in arguments, and I used to just leave.
Yeah, just walk off.
Just walk off and not say nothing for the rest of the day, and that just made it worse.
Way worse.
Yeah, so I just say, hey, just give it 3 hours. You need that first hour to kind of chill out for a second.
Yeah.
That second hour to think about, okay, what am I going to say? And then that third hour just to kind of prepare, okay, how is this going to come out?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good advice. I like that.
For real.
3 hours.
That shit got me in a lot of trouble.
Get an argument, and you don't talk for a couple days, and when you finally talk, it's just going to be like,
Babe, I'm ready to come home.
especially y'all live together.
I miss you, bro.
Alright, so let's switch these questions, man. Let's get a couple of quick mental health questions in before we close this out, man. Just for time purposes, because I feel like this thing ain't long enough yet. So let's move this along, man. Alright. So, how do you think people look at y'all when they see y'all? How do you think somebody would describe you?
They always look at my most what's supposed to football, athletic. That's all they gonna say, athlete, when they see me.
So I always describe you like personality wise, like, yo, he a good guy, he this and that.
Oh no, a lot of people they like, you know me, I'm quiet. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I got like a intimidating resting face or whatever. Like people be like, oh, I thought you was like rude as fuck. Like,
man, people do me like that too, man. I thought you was
bro,
rude,
like,
man.
I'm probably the goofiest nigga you probably.
Man, I thought you was Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like, damn, bro, wasn't nothing like that, man.
When people thought
I just be like, I be on like, if you ain't gonna talk to me, I ain't gonna talk to you. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? I don't know you. Like,
Oh man, y'all
something I was stuck up. They would look at me and say, "You look stuck up." I'm just like, "You didn't even say nothing."
yeah, you didn't ask me my name. It's like,
now let me ask y'all this, and I don't know if this really applies to y'all. This might be more lower self-esteem people. If you had a friend that talked about you the same way you talk about yourself, would you still be friends with them?
like, will it be in my face or behind my back?
Like the same, however you like the way you mention or talk about yourself, however you speak about yourself. If somebody was talking about you the same way, would you still be friends with them?
stuff. It depends on the mentality. Some people like that. But
I
me
really
personally,
don't
no,
care
no.
for the hype.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't know how y'all speak about yourselves, but however you speak about yourself, if there was a friend,
Yeah,
who said the
okay,
exact
I
same
get what you're
thing.
saying. Like, I too much, I don't deal with that. Like, I don't, like, comments and stuff, like, oh, bro, damn. I was like, man, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like the spotlight like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be, like, too much. Like, can't do it. Fuck up with my anxiety and shit.
So let me ask y'all this. Are you taking anything for granted right now?
Yeah.
Would you take it for granted? If you want to share it, of course, you know, these feelings.
It's really just time, just procrastinating, like opportunities on opportunities, like, and then I finally took the opportunity, so now I'm just like kind of back in chase mode. So I ain't trying to say what it is, but yeah, it's just really just slipping on like opportunities, just ignoring the signs, really.
Now let me ask y'all this. What's the difference between existing and living?
Existing, you just here.
Just there and living is just, you know, pursuing your goals.
You comfortable.
Yeah, you just
Living, I feel like you testing yourself every day. Like, how better can I get for the next day?
Now, what's worse, failing or never trying?
Never trying. Never trying.
Okay, all right. So, let me see. What is the most defining moment of your life right now? Like, what, if you had a movie, what's the climax right now, that movie?
When I moved to California to the West Coast. When I say like, life is bigger than like Georgia, the East Coast, period. Like, people talk different, they listen to music. Like, we went out there, these folks were still listening to Will Smith in the parties, bro. Like, for real. Like, they'd rather have house parties than go to the bars and shit. Like,
I like that.
for real. Like, and it'd be like everybody dancing, so, you know what I'm saying, everybody dancing, having a good time. But you come back to the East Coast, it's like everybody on the wall, like, looking at each other and their shit. You know?
Right, everybody trying to dance on the East
Yeah,
Coast.
yeah, like,
Everybody
ain't going on with all that, man. Y'all need to sit down. Yeah. But yeah, that was like that was like my climax of my life. Cause I seen so much, like, I wouldn't even say like party life, it's just like the landscape. I never seen like the hills with the windmills and stuff on it. That shit blew my mind. It's like just seeing different shit. It's like it's more to life than where I'm at. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I like that. What's the best piece of advice you all ever received?
Hold on, I have to go to my notes.
Put them on the spot.
I gotta go to my notes real quick. I got some bangers, man.
And while you thinking of that, let me ask y'all this just to keep it rolling. Throughout life's twists and turns, who's been there for you? Like, who's some indispensable people in your life other than like family? Because clearly, you know, mom's gonna be there, pop's gonna be there for the most part. Like, people who don't have to be there, who've shown themselves to be there. I'm ready for these.
That's tough. That's tough. Can't say the wife.
I mean, wife at this point, she's white. She's got to be.
I can't say, cause I treat my big brother like he's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? I talk to him damn near every day. And like, you know what I'm saying, my boys, you know what I'm saying, they my boys, but like on an emotional level, I rather just talk to my brother. You know what I'm saying? So, this ain't like, when all else failed, he always picked up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That really is a good ass question.
I have to say my other brother. I only seen him 3 times, but he's given me more advice than my entire family.
That's deep.
Oh, best. Alright, go back to that question.
Yeah, best advice you ever given.
Alright, I remember my old head, I had to write it down. And we were just talking, and I was just trying to like get in and like more investing. And he always told me, it was like, you go looking for money, you gonna find it. Knowledge is the fertilizer of the will. It always stuck with me, like, don't never be too good to keep learning. You know what I'm saying? There's always something you can grab from any conversation you have with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's the dumbest conversation, you're gonna grab from like, I don't eat food. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's the smartest conversation, like, hey, but I need to keep him on my side pocket. You know what I'm saying? And that really, I just been stir him through life with that. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping good energy around him.
I like that. I like that. What about you? What's the best advice you ever got?
I would say listen to yourself, because we get too caught up in worrying about what other people think, but you know, they're not the ones doing the work. You know, we're the ones doing the work, so if it matters to us, just keep going through it. We gotta entertain. We're not entertaining them. We're just trying to do what's best for us.
All right, what's y'all most beloved childhood memory?
I was saying, it ain't love, so that can't be one.
Ain't gotta be. It would be simply like shit. Back in the day, out there playing with everybody outside. Just what when you think about your childhood, what you go back to?
I was going to say this because my brother was talking to me about it yesterday. We busted on my brother. We busted on my brother when we were younger.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Weird. Oh, I vaguely remember this, bro.
We were going to stay across the street.
Bro, I remember this, man. He got mad at him. I remember that now.
We ran out.
And we all ran.
And we about to trip over everybody trying to get out my house.
Man, I remember that. That was a good
But
time.
that memory just was fresh, because we were laughing about like that shit was so hard yesterday. But I just said,
Man, I like that.
you remember what I'm
I
talking about?
remember that now. 'Cause everybody, bro, we was all gone down the street.
All of us over there. Ain't childhood memory. Love childhood memory.
Something like that. All right, man. We gon'
I got a couple.
Yeah, we can go.
all day. We gonna close this thing out because I'm all out of questions. But y'all know.
All right, I got one question for y'all.
All right.
I had seen this on a podcast. What is it? All right, it's like, can you blame your flaws on your zodiac sign?
I had a question about zodiac signs. I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Damn. I personally, no.
You're not big in zodiac.
I'm not big on zodiacs.
I see it.
Cause zodiacs, they be like saying stuff. You're like, well, that sound like me. Yeah, cause like that's what you think about you. That don't necessarily sound like you. I ain't big on zodiac signs.
Like I hate when a girl be like, ugh, you a Capricorn. I'm like, damn, what the fuck that supposed to mean? Every time I read up on Capricorn, it sounds like we like superheroes.
Hey, that could be Capricorn, boy, you make me feel like, damn, I should be on goddamn Fortune 500 company or something by now. Just because I was born in January.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Especially our age too. We're too old for that.
Yeah,
We too old for that.
Nah, so like, nah, I can't talk to you. You a Capricorn. What that mean? Like, damn.
You feel me? Like, I don't know. That shit be throwing me off. That's what I like.
But nah, I like that was a good question. I had a question about Zodiac. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait for some females here. I thought they'd go more in depth.
Yeah, cause they gonna tell you about it.
Yeah.
See you're new.
It's in the third phase. You don't even understand. I don't. You got it. You got it. But I like that. I think we answered the questions. I think the females got more insight as far as what they wanted to know. But y'all know how every episode ends, man. Every episode ends with love, man. So I need y'all to tell one person. Both of y'all been here, so I'm not gonna limit it to non-family at this point because I probably told everybody you want to tell. But just tell one person you appreciate them and why, and we're gonna get on out of here, man.
Like I always say, shout out to my wife. Love her with all my heart. I got her to thank for allowing me to come here, because if it wasn't for her, I'd be a homebody just stuck on the couch. But she told me, hey, you need to get out there, you need to network more. And I was able to meet some good people like y'all. So definitely have her to thank for pushing me to just go out there and see what's out there. So.
I just want to tell my big brother that I love and appreciate him. 'Cause he always keep me grounded. Really know how to, he guide me through this crazy ass thing called life. So I just want to just say thank you for just being there for me and just, you know what I'm saying, guiding me through this journey.
I like that. I like that. Floor is open, man. Anybody got any announcements, anything they want to say, anything like that before we close this thing out?
Nah, we're good.
Well, if these great gentlemen don't have anything else to say, I am Lawrence Ray, and this was the Talk to Me Nice podcast.
D-Mark got that heat.